Good morning. How are you, future and fellow weirdos of the flock? If you've been here before, you know where the keep other people alive juice is, you know where the protein powder is, and you know where the blender is. So feel free. If you are new here, the keep other people alive juice is there. And there's protein powder in a blender. If you make the last cup, you make a new pot. And then come in here and have a seat because it's story time. Us weirdos are spending time with Lost Bible while we wake and bake. So, did you take your pills? Right here. Did you take them? All right, I took mine. I took mine right before I pressed play, right before I opened the doors for you to come in. So, come on in. Yesterday, we left off. Uh, the people fi- they finally crossed the Red Sea, right? And then they came upon this place that had some water. Well, first they sang a song. Then they came across this place that had some water, but the water was shit. So then Moses is like, God, what the fuck? And God's like, here's a tree. So they put the tree in the well, and then the water was great. Then they traveled on and came to a place that had 12 wells of water and 70 palm trees. Okay, and then they camped there. And that's where we left off. I am Nikki K. I'm your super awesome narrator because I'm fucking awesome. So, stick around, pack a bowl, grab your juice, keep your shoes on because we're getting ready to go. So, let's smoke it, drink it. Yeah, let's let's hold on. What can you say? Hold on. Because I've got so many catch lines I can't remember. Hold on. So, let's drink our juice and wake and bake with Lost Bible. How about that? We'll just go with that. So, welcome. Welcome to my party pen. Uh, we're picking up on chapter 16. But I want to say right real quick. This is the 19, right? And the hokey pokey. I know what that hokey pokey is. I know what the V19 is. I know all of that. But everybody I know got that. Everybody I know has the hokey pokey. So everybody I know is gonna DIE. I get it. Right in front of my fucking face. You think I don't know that? I know that. Everybody I know has it. And I get to watch them die and know why. And I can't say a fucking thing. And you know somebody that got it too. So you are also going through the heartbreak whether you got it or not. So don't fucking talk to me about it. I fucking went through it too. Everybody I know has it. So I didn't misunderstand you. I know what the fuck you said. I'm not paying attention to it. Because everybody I know has it. Fuck, dude. And I just and I just want to read the Bible. You know, I get it. Some people are freaking out about the hokey pokey. And you are absolutely allowed to. And it may be venom. Eh, I'm not a scientist, so I don't fucking know. The only thing I can do is just the same thing as everybody else, just assume. I don't fucking know. I know my government is trying to kill me. I get it. Whatever. Let them. I I got God, dude, and tonic water with quinine. Fucking drink it. If you don't drink it, that is your own fucking problem. If you don't try to help yourself, that's your own fucking problem. Yelling at me on the internet is not helping you. So, whatever. I I don't care. Everybody I know has it, and I get to watch them all die. So I don't give a fuck about you or what you say. The only thing I can do is drink tonic water with quinine. I can't help myself. I can't help anyone else. And arguing with you about it on the internet is not fucking helping anything. It's not like we could cure it. And screaming at me in all capital letters is not helping. Go get you some tonic water with quinine. That is the only thing we can do. And go to the food bank and stock up on food. You know, worry about the long haul, not what you can't fix. Worry about what you can fix. And you can fix empty cupboards with fucking food bank before everybody else realizes it. You know, take proactive steps in your own life. Don't yell at me on the internet because I misunderstood you. No, I didn't. I understood you. I ignored it because I can't fix it. And I'm just saying, man, you think I can fix it? I can't fix it. I'm not even a fucking scientist, and I only got my GED to get out of prison. I'm not smart. I'm sitting here trying to read the Bible so I can try to save myself. I What am I supposed to do about it? Really? Like what? And again, I'm not misunderstanding. I'm ignoring because I can't help you. I can't help anyone. I'm trying to fucking save myself. And I'm taking other people on the journey the only way that I have ever seen anything save anybody is through Das Bible. So it's all I can do. That's all you can do. It's all anybody can do is ask God for help and sit and talk to him. Hey, big guy, try to save me. Tonic water with quinine. That's it. We get to watch everybody die while we drink tonic water. Yay. So fucking great. Yay. Can we please read the Bible now? I need to read the Bible. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Chapter 16. And they took their journey from Elim, and all the vampires came unto the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai. Why doesn't this have the little pronunciations on it? Is it Sinai? Sinai? Sinai. Okay. Well, I guess it's Sinai. On the 15th day of February after their departing out of the land of Egypt. Okay, the first month is April. So their second month would be May, right? So their second month is May, departing out of the land of Egypt, and the whole congregation of the vampires murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. Oh, here we go with these motherfuckers. Man, these guys, no good. Uh, Hold on. Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the vampires said to them, would to God we had died by the hand of the Lord in Egypt when we sat by, when, hold on, when we sat by the flesh pots, when we did eat bread to the full. For you have brought us forth into this wilderness to kill us, the whole assembly, with hunger. Really? Really, you guys? Really? See, these people don't even believe in God. They're like, yeah, no, God didn't do this. You just seen him do it. Look, God is with them. He's a cloud by day and a fire by night, and he just kicked the Egyptians' ass. And then these guys are going to complain to Moses and Aaron. God didn't tell you to do this. Like, you want us all to die. Like, we was doing good, and now we're doing bad. Like, what the fuck? God is living with you. Look, these guys. Then said the Lord to Moses, behold, I will rain bread from the heaven for you, and the people will go and gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them, whether they will walk in my law or no. See, this is, it's not exactly free will, whether they will walk in my law or no. You know, he's never going to let this no go. And he never does. Because it's all the time. They're like, nah. And then God's like, yes. So it's not exactly free will. He gives them the impression that they have free will. But you know, if they would have said no, he's been like, yes. Because you'll find out later in the story, he does not. He does not go with this no. He does not. Okay? But we're not there yet, Nikki, so shut up. And it will come to pass that on the sixth day they shall prepare. So they're going to go gather this from heaven, bread from heaven. And on the sixth day, they shall prepare all that they brought in, and it shall be twice as much as they gathered daily. And Moses and Aaron said unto the vampires, listen, at evening you shall know that the Lord brought you from Egypt. And in the morning you shall see the glory of the Lord, for that he heard your murmurings against the Lord. And what are we that you murmur against us? And Moses said, this shall be when the Lord shall give you in the evening flesh to eat, and in the morning bread to the full. For the Lord heard what the fuck you said, and you murmur against him. And what are we? Your murmurings are not against us, but against the Lord. Okay, so look right here. He said he's going to give you bread and meat. Why do people only say, oh, he give you bread in the 40 days? He give you bread. No, he gave these motherfuckers meat too. It wasn't just bread. So just remember that when people are like, it's the bread. No, no, no. It wasn't just bread, you motherfucker. There was meat. And we're going to find out what the meat was. And remember, these guys had their herds with them. So, and it's only been a month. Did they kill all that cattle in a month? These motherfuckers. And Moses told Aaron, say unto the vampires, come near, come to the Lord, for he has heard you. And it came to pass, as Aaron spoke to the whole congregation, that they looked toward the wilderness, and behold, the glory of the Lord appeared in the cloud. The cloud that was following them by day, well, leading them by day. Okay? And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, I heard these motherfuckers tell them, you will eat flesh and at night, and in the morning you will be filled with bread, and you will know that I am the Lord your God. And it came to pass at the evening, the quails, so the meat, the quails. Where the fuck? Okay, the quails came up and covered the camp. And in the morning, the dew lay around the host. See, but what does that mean though? Because the host is usually talking about the other god. So how's it gonna lay around about the host? Quails came up and covered the camp. And in the morning, the dew lay round about the host. Yeah, but what's the host though? Okay, so it doesn't say. Okay. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar of frost on the ground. And when the vampires saw it, they said to one another, it is manna, for they wist not what it, for they didn't know what the hell it was. And Moses said, this is the bread which the Lord has given you. This is the thing which the Lord has commanded. Gather every man according to his eating, and omer for every man according to the number of your persons. Take every man for them which are in his tents. Take every man for them which are in the tents. Okay, so take a little bit for everybody that's in your tent. And the children of the vampires did so, and gathered, some more, some less. And when they did meet it with an omer that gathered, and the vampires did so, they gathered, some more, some less. When they did mete, meet it with an omer, that he gathered much had nothing over, and he who had gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Moses said, Let no man leave of it till the morning. Notwithstanding, they hearkened unto Moses, but some of them left it until the morning, and it bred worms and stank. And Moses was mad as fuck. He said, The fuck, yo, really? Didn't I say don't do that? And then you did that. Like, don't do that. Why did you do that? Don't. I said don't. God said don't. So what the fuck? Right? And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun was hot as fuck, it melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses. So even now they had a patriarch. And got to remember that there's a patriarch. And Jesus talked about the patriarch made a lot of these rules. And he didn't say that. He said the patriarch made the circumcision. So I'm sure the patriarch made most of these rules. God's rules was the 10 Commandments. And then, because remember, Moses only brought down 2 stone tablets. How do you fit 5 fucking books of rules on 2 stone tablets? Especially the writing was gigantic. So, shut up, Nikki. Nikki, shut up. You talk too much. I know I talk too much, but I just wanted to say there's a patriarch. Okay. And the rulers of the congregation came and told Moses, and he said, This is what God said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord. So the Sabbath is 2 days. Well, this Sabbath is 2 days. Listen, I don't know what the fuck. Bake that which ye will bake today, and seethe that which, and seethe that, seethe what you will seethe, and which remains over, lay up for you to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up until the morning, as Moses said, and it did not stink, neither were there any worms. So this didn't go bad. The other one went bad, but this one didn't go bad. And Moses said, Go ahead, eat that today, for today is the Sabbath unto the Lord. Okay, so Saturday you get ready for Sunday. Ah, okay. Today is the Sabbath. Today ye shall not find it in the field. 6 days you will gather it. But on the 7th day there will be none on the Sabbath. And it will come to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day to gather, and they found none. But it's Sabbath. When the fuck? Listen, when did they start doing stuff on the Sabbath? I guess they just do stuff on the Sabbath now. God lives with them and they're still breaking the fucking rules. And, okay. And the Lord said to Moses, How long do you refuse to keep my commandments and my laws? You haven't made commandments or laws yet. No, yes, he did. Don't do stuff on the Sabbath. don't leave stuff overnight. Okay, so he did make a couple. See that the Lord has given you the Sabbath. Therefore, he giveth you on the sixth day the bread for 2 days. Listen, nobody listens. Every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the seventh day. Why is that so hard? So the people rested on the seventh day, except for the ones that didn't listen. Okay. And the vampires called the name thereof manna, but it was already called manna. Listen, it might even be pronounced mana. It doesn't give the pronunciation. And it was like coriander seed, white, and the taste of it was like wafers made with honey. So was it powdered sugar? Is manna powdered sugar? How do you make bread out of powdered sugar? Listen, I don't know. And Moses said, this is the thing which the Lord had said. Fill an omer of it to be kept for your generations, that they may see the bread I have fed you in the wilderness. Okay. So God is saying he fed you. Remember, God fed you. Keep some of this. Gave you bread in the wilderness. When I brought you forth from the land of Egypt. And Moses told Aaron, take a pot, put an omer full of manna in it, and lay it up for everyone to be seen. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before. Hold on. As the Lord commanded Moses, so Aaron laid it up before the testimony to be kept. Shouldn't this say laid it up for the testimony? I don't know. And the vampires did eat manna 40 years until they came to a land inhabited. They did eat. Okay. Hold on. They ate manna until they came unto the borders of the land of Canaan. Now, an omer is a tenth part of an ephah. No, ephah. I don't know. How far? Did we do a good job? We did the good job. Only got through one chapter. Anyway. Sorry about the beginning, but I'm heated about this. People act like it's a thing, like you don't care. People you know are going to die from this. So they keep shoving it in your face. The C-19 hokey pokey is bad. Bad. I follow Q. I followed Q. I know all about it. I know how to research it. You think I'm retarded? I know, right? And I also know everybody I fucking know is gonna die. People you know are gonna die. You can be miserable and be scared of it. The only person you can save is yourself. You can't save anybody else. You can just, when people ask for something to drink, give them a glass of tonic water with quinine. Put a little bit of fruit juice in it. Something. That's the only thing you can do. Can't save anybody, man. Like when you have everybody you know is a Democratic communist and they don't want to listen. What can you do? Right? What can I do? I can't do anything. I can't do fucking anything. I I get to watch my kids be affected by it when it, you know, Dustin, his mom, everybody that I depend on, right? Because I'm injured really bad. So the people that take care of me, I get to watch them die. I, this is not fun. It's not funny. I don't care how many caps locks you type me in. It's not going to help anything. It's not. It's not helping. It's only making it worse to think about everybody I know. People that take me to the doctors. People that help me figure out my money. People, yeah, thank you for ruining my whole day. So now it's all I'm going to think about. Thank you. You're so wonderful. You're so fucking wonderful. I love you. Now, when everybody I know dies, are you going to take me in? Are you going to take care of me? Are you going to help fix my brain? Thanks. I don't have anybody else. I do not have anybody else. Thank you.